Hey guys, spring is almost here, so it is that time of the year for me again to sell some sugarcanes cuttings. So as you can see, I have only two plants left for this season to sell. There were a lot more, but they were either consumed or give away as gifts. People come by and they look at the sugarcanes and okay, well, we'll cut one for you, and then and that was it. I used to have some yellow green skin sugar canes right here, but those didn't look good, and they were big, and I was afraid like the purple they would break my sidewalk here or the fence, so I pretty much took them out. So these guys here are my black skin sugar canes. These guys are a lot softer and easier to chew and very sweet. So a lot of buyers prefer this variety over the other two. So I decided to just keep the black skin variety only. So that is what I will be selling this season, and it's probably going to be a quick one because I have only two plants left. Everything else are pretty much new growth. Just got off the ground, like this guy here. Let's see. This guy here, some just a little bit. So this guy pretty much leaned over and hit the ground when it rained too much here in SoCal, and the soil is too soft and weak to hold it up. So I've been trying to stake this up here with uh with a post, but it didn't work out so well. So I'll try later. But sugar canes, very easy. I know that there may be some viewers of mine that have bought my cuttings. Let me know if you're one of them and rewatching this, and let me know how your plant is doing, so that I can have more confidence in selling these cuttings again, and not be like a rip off to my customers. Um, but uh, but what I do is that I sell per order. So each order I sell two cuttings. So the two notes on so this note and this note here, I would sell them for about $15 plus shipping. Shipping is about $5 to $6 to ship to ship within the U.S. 1 to 5 days. So that works out to be about 20, 21, $22 per order, and that has been going quite well for me for this past couple of seasons. So I'll be doing the same, but only two plants, so not a whole lot to show this season. So for this video, I'm gonna prepare my cuttings and I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. I've shown you guys a few times already, but it doesn't hurt to show again. So since this guy here is already leaning out, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna sell this plant here first. So I'm just gonna break it. I'm just gonna see if I can just break this off of the ground. There it is. Very simple. I should have cut it and not waste here, not waste it being cracked down here and lose a couple of cuttings here. But that's okay. I have a knife here. Let me see if I can cut this part. Okay, so I've had buyers. Let's see. I've had buyers telling me that when I root these cuttings here, like a small baby stalk will come up here, and they would let me know that during shipping a little bit chipped off, or maybe the whole thing broke off. but uh, but no one believed me that it would just grow a new one. But that's usually the case. If the cutting is in one piece, it'll grow a new a new plant out of it easily at the node here. Even if the bud here is broken off, it'll grow somewhere else. So so even in this condition here, this side it would still work. It would still root and give you a new plant. So not a whole not a big deal if it's like that. Sugar canes very hardy. Here in SoCal, it grows pretty much year round. In the summer, and in the summer is that's when it's mostly that's where the most of the growth happens. But in the winter, it's still growing. Look at that, still growing. So let's bring this over here. So I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna cut this into the nodes, and I'll show you guys what I mean by each nodes. It's pretty small, so it's very easy to. It's cheap to ship. That's why it's only costs $5 to ship anywhere within the U.S. because it's small. It's less than a pound. So I'm just gonna for this one here. I'm just gonna cut it right here and show you guys for the purpose of this video. Uh, my aiming is not that great. Let's see right here. Oh, there it is. I don't want it. Let's see, maybe a little bit more. Okay. So right here, see. So right here, so it's about an inch or inch and a half per cutting. So, oops. So right there. So this is one cutting. It broke the other side, but that should be fine. I'll still put this in the ground to root, and it will probably root. Let me see. Let me see where. Okay, so it kind of snapped all the way up to here. So let me cut it right here. Okay, let me cut right here. Uh, kind of tough doing everything one-handed. Let me see. Cut right here. Okay. So this is more like it. So this is one cutting right here. So usually, if we place this in the ground, it takes about 2 weeks to root, and then maybe another week or two for this bud here, this bud here to come out with a new plant right there. All these little dots here, those are going to be roots coming out. So let me finish this whole tree, the plant I'm at, and then I'll show you guys what my next step is. Alrighty, so I've pretty much finished cutting them into smaller nodes, about an inch, inch and a half long for each of these cuttings, and I have four that were pretty much damaged when I chopped down the plant. But I'm gonna try to root these guys as well. So I'm sure they will root. That's my guess, but we got to test it out. All right, so these guys here, so to root these guys, what I did was I pretty much dug a channel right here, and then I'm just gonna lay these guys into the soil with the node here up pointing up, because that's where the new plant is gonna come out. If this one happens to damage, it'll come out somewhere else. So don't worry if that thing is damaged if you're trying to root your sugarcane cuttings. So let's put these guys in. Alrighty, let's see. Okay, for these guys here, I'm gonna place this side at the bottom to touch the soil. You know what? I'm just gonna lay it like this, since the new if it happens to grow a stalk, it could come up right there. That's fine. Notice this guy doesn't even have one of those nodes. So these last four are like that. So right now, I'm just gonna cover it up lightly with some soil. So there it is. That's gonna take about 2 weeks for them to start rooting. So with growing temperature, so warmer temperature. Right now is still winter, so it may not take 2 weeks. It may take 3 to 4 weeks. So whenever spring is here, I'm hoping that these guys will be ready to sell on eBay. So I'm gonna post this video before that. Uh, but hopefully this guy will root by then, and then I'll come back and edit the comment section with the link to my post. And if you guys are interested in buying some cuttings from me, and within the season, you can expect them to be bigger than this. Really, if you grow at the end of the season, it might even be it might even be this big with some sugar canes showing already like that with one season. They grow very fast. Uh, sugar canes very easy. You can eat it, drink it, and usually people drink the juice. You can make sugarcane sugar out of this. I haven't tried it yet, but all you gotta do is squeeze out the juice and cook it, and then the liquid evaporate, and sugar is what's left. All right, guys, that's it. Have a good day. If you want to stay up to date with me in my garden here, just a little update here and there, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Have a good day.